Super Bowl 56. And what a matchup we have.
Tonight, it's all on the line. We play for the Lombardi Trophy, as it'll be the AFC champions Cincinnati Bengals taking on the NFC champions, the Los Angeles Rams. So out come the Rams now for their first possession.
They'll be led out by their quarterback in his 13th NFL season now. It's Matthew Stafford.
And he comes in off of a tremendous game in the NFC Championship round 2 weeks ago. This has been a team all season long that's really taken their identity from their quarterback, and he's been very vocal in the days leading up to this game that he believes that this is their time, and he's going to do all he can to will them to a Super Bowl win.
Stafford on first down. He's got his target. It's the tight end, Tyler Higbee. And he'll be brought down on the 30-yard line after a gain of 6. Ball on the 30. Here's 2nd and 4.
Now the first carry for Cam Akers.
Well, one unit I know you want to watch is that offensive line. If they keep clearing holes like that, it could be a long night defensively.
No doubt about it, because when they are in sync, as we're seeing so far, when that continuity is there, and you can see that they're playing off of each other while controlling the defensive front linebackers, you're exactly right. It could be a very long night for the defense because someone's going to run for some big yardage.
They'll fake it. Now Stafford. And he'll be taken down by the Bengal pressure. Trey Hendrickson. Give him the credit for the sack and a loss of 14 yards. If you want a lesson on how to defeat an offensive tackle, that was pretty textbook.
Is that a clip and save?
Yes.
That's where it's going to go around the league, and people are going to watch that and say, my goodness, that's how you do it. And I feel awful for the offensive tackle because we always talk about the athleticism of that guy who just beat him. Well, you have to be athletic to try and block that guy. Just in this case, the defense won.
So after the sack, a scenario you certainly don't work on too often. 2nd and 24. Now it's Stafford. Looking left sideline, incomplete.
Well, they've got man coverage on the outside, and my scouting report on these DBs tells me that they love to take matters in their own hands. They want man coverage, not zone. And there was good coverage there that forced the incompletion.
An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down. Throwing is Stafford. In trouble, and he's taken down. Trey Hendrickson able to drop him that time for his 2nd sack of the evening.
How about that, partner? His 2nd sack of the game, and that puts him in some pretty good company. 17 guys have had 2 sacks in the previous 52 Super Bowls, but only 3 have had the record number of 3 sacks in this game.
And we've got the list here. If he gets another one and everyone behaves nicely, we might just list those out for him. So on 4th down, here's Johnny Hecker to punt it away. Fielded just inside the 30.
A nice return there of 11 to help mitigate a good punt.
And the Bengals will take over here 1st and 10.
The Bengals offense here ready to rock and roll. Joe Burrow is the man at quarterback.
And he's been sensational all season long, but he saved his best work for the playoffs, leading his guys to the AFC Championship a couple of weeks ago. And now he knows what lies ahead. He's going to need to play a near-perfect 4 quarters of football to get his guys to the finish line.
Burrow going to lead up the Bengals here 1st and 10
at the 41-yard line. They'll try and start this drive in the air. He gets this one to Boyd. They'll contain him to just 4. 2nd down. Burrow looking to pass.
Over the middle, that's caught by Chase.
And he's going to be brought down on what will be the final play of this first quarter. We're scoreless after one. From midfield now, Burrow boards the target, and he hands it over the middle. And he's going to have a Bengals first down as they're able to convert on third and short yardage with a gain of 4. Got to say, I was a little surprised to see him, Charles, come out in the shotgun on third and less than a yard.
Yeah, but the way the NFL is nowadays, we hardly ever see anyone really run for it on short yardage. So they're going to throw the football more times than not. That was a nice, easy rhythm throw right there, and they pick up the first down.
Again, it's Burrow. And that's caught one more time by Boyd. And he gets this inside the 35-yard line. Two minutes on the clock in the second quarter of this Super Bowl. A reminder, coming up at intermission, we'll get highlights of this Super Bowl from Jonathan Coachman and the crew in Orlando for our EA Sports halftime report. Burrow's throw here into the hands of Boyd. And brought down, but not before they're inside the 25.
I can't help but chuckle a little bit because at this point, it can't be a surprise to anyone in the building who's going to get the ball. They just keep feeding him over and over, and he just keeps on delivering.
And Burrow going to throw again. To Mixon on the check down. And he is brought down at the 22 after a gain of 2, and it brings up second down.
They were right there waiting, and they stopped him for a minimal gain.
Looking to throw again on second down. Burrow. Throw left side, complete to Chase. Now the Bengals going to use the first of their timeouts as they get the stoppage with just under 50 seconds remaining in half number 1. Did we get a touchdown in this first half after all? It's 1st and 10. To the air again, Burrow. Firing quickly here, and that's complete. The Bengals going to use the second of their timeouts as they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the first half. From the 7, it's 2nd and 5. They're passing here, Joe Burrow. And that one complete once again to Higgins. Only 3 yards on the catch. It's third down. Throwing again, it's Burrow. And he'll take this into the end zone for a Bengal TD. With a first touchdown of this Super Bowl, and a long one at that. And the Bengals have taken the lead here in the final stages of this first half. So that really an almost perfect drive as they chew up some clock and wind up scoring late in this first half.
And remember, they've got a chance to double dip here because they're going to get the ball first to start the third quarter. So the potential could go up 2 scores before the other guys get a chance to do anything.
He's got it to make it 7-0 Bengals. A 10-play drive that time.
And it was Joe Burrow who took it himself for the touchdown run. So just 8 ticks remaining here in the first half as they'll kick this one away. On the return is Brandon Powell. And he takes this near the 25. Just a little pass there. Called it the 26.
And with time running short here, they'll simply take a knee, and that should do it for half number 1. So we've reached halftime here in the Super Bowl as we are off to Orlando now to check in with Jonathan Coachman and our EA Sports halftime report. Coach?
All right, Brandon, thanks very much. Welcome, everybody, to our...
So the halftime show... These two teams sat through a longer than usual 30-minute wait, but we're back in action here in this Super Bowl.
Brandon Wilson to return it. And he'll go down as this drive will start at the 25-yard line. And the Bengal offense ready to go here to start the third quarter. And I think you'd have to say their coaching staff, all things considered, had to be pleased with their performance in the first half of this Super Bowl.
Definitely pleased, doing their best not to show it to their team, of course, because as you and I both know, their mantra all season long has been finish. Get the job done. They know how close they are to lifting that trophy. One more solid half of football, and they can do exactly that.
Burrow and the Bengals with a 1st and 10
at their own 25-yard line. The former second-round pick, this is Joe Mixon. And a nice run past the 30-yard line there. A solid run on first down. Gain of 7 leaves them with a 2nd and 3. So they'll come up after the gain of 7 on a 2nd and 3. From the shotgun, Joe Burrow. That's caught by his tight end, Uzomah.
That was a route run, not just with dexterity, but with intelligence. Found the hole in the zone, made sure the quarterback saw him, and was able to make the sure catch and flip the down marker back to 1.
Mixon with a first down carry. Mixon hit, and the ball is out. And now the Rams have got it, going the other way. And he'll get this back to the 32-yard line.
So turnovers, Charles, you figure will be key in the second half, and that's a big giveaway there.
Yeah, and as you and I both know, coaches are always preaching ball security, and none more often than right here in the second half of a tight football game. Now you've got to believe what the coaches are saying and take care of that football.
Now the attention turns back to the Rams offense as they get ready for their first possession of the second half.
And they just got a little help from their defense forcing the turnover. Now can they make that pay off in points?
They need to, partner. They're down on the scoreboard. Need to take advantage of those opportunities, and this is a good one right in front of them.
From the 32 now, here's 1st and 10.
They'll try the jet sweep. Stafford pops it forward.
That's a nice job there defensively, being able to diagnose that little touch pass. They saw it coming, converged on it before he could get much out of it.
From the 27, Stafford, and he'll find his target. Woods, it's complete.
This has to go down as one of the simpler routes in the playbook, but oh so effective. Nice completion there. Keeps the sticks moving.
Under a minute to go in this third quarter as they come up 1st and 10.
Stafford going to give this to Akers.
Credit him with a 1-yard gain there to make it 2nd and 9.
Totally. They've got to focus on staying on their double teams at the first level. Make sure that block's secured before they slide off and try and chip someone at the second level.
A beautiful fake. And they work this near the 5. He'll be stopped at the 6. One quarter remains here in the Super Bowl. We'll return with more after this. This is the NFL, and it's on EA Sports. Decision to make on the conversion, down 7, but first things first, they need to score as they come up on 1st and goal. Gonna run the sweep here. This is Kupp, and he'll get into the end zone. Touchdown, Rams.
Cooper Kupp.
A 6-yard touchdown run.
And the Rams are an extra point away from tying this Super Bowl at 7. We are set up for a fantastic finish now. A fourth-quarter touchdown here. We're an extra point away from a tie football game.
And I know they're thinking about possibly going for 2, but I'd go ahead and kick this one and just get it back to level.
Now still down 1. Here's an utterly critical extra point attempt here. And it is good. There were about 70,000 people about to turn blue from holding their breaths, but it's good, and this Super Bowl is tied. So all even at 7 now as they kick it away.
And Wilson is perfectly content to bring this out to the 25, a touchback.
Here's the defense for Los Angeles as they head out to set up shop. Coming off that fumble recovery last time, so maybe they come out here with bigger eyes, a little bit more excitement.
No doubt about it, and I would hate to be a guy in the NFL nowadays that has the football in his hands. Because in the old days, you just worried about getting tackled. Now, they're trying to strip the football, create the takeaways, and that's often more embarrassing than getting knocked to the ground.
Have they gotten much better since your playing days at stripping the football?
So far beyond what we used to talk about. Our thing was just securing tackles, and if turnovers were a result of the tackle, that was one thing. But now they want you to secure the tackle, the next guy in, he's working to stripping the ball out, creating takeaways, getting it away from the offense is crucial. A great job of scouting prior to the game, then reading, reacting, and taking the right path to the ball carrier.
Back to Mixon on second down.
And he powers his way up past the 30.
On any running play that's calm.
Down to the good stuff. All tied with 2 minutes remaining on EA Sports.
The Bengals in possession of the football here as we get you reset. And they're facing a big third down now in this tie ball game.
Complete to Boyd.
And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. It's down now, but that clock rolling.
Burrow.
This is caught. It's Boyd. The Rams going to go ahead and use the first of their timeouts as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10.
Burrow going to give this to Mixon.
Now the Rams will signal for a timeout, their second, as he'll get it with still 1:20 left to go in the game.
Working with 2nd and 5 now.
Once again, they run with Mixon. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. The Rams going to be forced to use their third and final timeout. And they'll be disappointed to have to burn one there after giving up the first down. From the gun, a give to Mixon. And he is met at the line of scrimmage, and he goes down right there. Officially no gain on the play, and it's 2nd down.
He's already fumbled once in this game, and I thought the ball started to jostle there a little bit, but they got to him quickly at the line of scrimmage.
They sure did, and remember, if you're not a very confident runner and you've already dropped it once, if there's traffic around you, the only thing you think about is protecting the football, not gaining yards.
And he will be brought down at about the 6-yard line.
I hope we give enough respect to the big guys up front because they have been getting it done on this drive.
Now one of the biggest kicks of the night is forthcoming. This to almost certainly win the football game. And his kick here is good. And it's celebration time on that sideline as they have taken the lead in the final seconds. That might just have been the most pressure-filled kick in Super Bowl history, but he stepped up, knocked it through just like it was a Tuesday practice in July.
And if it's not the most pressure-filled, it's certainly right among them. A title on the line, and he comes through. Nails.
Here's McPherson now to send it away. On the return is Powell. And they will wrangle him down a couple yards shy of the 30.
One last throw here for Stafford. He's going to let it fly. Is this intercepted? It is. It's intercepted. Trey Flowers picks it. Bengal Nation rejoice. Cincinnati has given you the Super Bowl title. And their remarkable season ends in the most remarkable of ways. They get to put next to their name, Super Bowl champion.
And they can't ever take that away, can they?
Nope.
That lasts forever. So good to see the emotion when it's all said and done. You see the hugs, you see the guys sharing, the collective happiness. Makes me want to carry you around a little bit on my shoulders to celebrate the triumph. And congratulations to them, a fantastic season.